what's good YouTube? It's your bro Mickal. Now, if this is the last part of the Murder Mobile Alabama West Just rapper, this is the last part of the documentary. Let's get it.
On an Instagram story, saying that he had truly grown this time around and that now he was out, he was only interested in enjoying life, making money, and taking care of his loved ones. And he was apparently looking to end all of his unnecessary beefs that he had been embroiled in within Alabama, but still reminding everybody that if they were looking for it, he was ducking no smoke. However, apparently, this statement only applied to his beefs within Alabama, because when it came to the people outside of the state, it seemed that Brazy still wanted all the smoke. During his time locked up, Brazy had become increasingly disgruntled with his label, Rap-A-Lot, aka Mob Ties, connected with Houston street legend J Prince Sr.
Let me just remember this is the last part, so sit back, relax, have a good time. We can watch this last part together.
And his son, J Prince Jr. And Honeycomb Brazy was apparently having issues with one artist in particular in their camp, Finesse 2 Times. Now, these two had previously been on good terms, with Brazy even shouting out 2 Times in his Rap-A-Lot anthem track, Dead People, where he hangs out with the record label head J Prince Sr. in the music video and saying, Free 2 Times, a reference to the fact that at the time, Finesse 2 Times was locked up since a 2017 charge stemming from an armed altercation. Brazy had also shouted out Finesse 2 Times numerous times on social media, and the two appeared to be very close, with Brazy even seemingly willing to take on 2 Times' beef within the rap industry. For example, his beef with the rapper Moneybagg Yo that had been brewing for years.
Yeah, Finesse on dead. Love Finesse, they need to free Finesse for real. Love Finesse for real on my soul. I fuck with that boy. I fuck who I fuck with. That's just how I rock, man. I fuck who I fuck with. I'm a real, like I don't say, I got smoke. I got my own smoke going on. I don't pick my business, so I expect to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you with me, get where I fuck you. We on some music, we on some rap, get what? We think I'm be on some rap. But now you want to be on the street, we're gonna hop on the street, we're gonna say D-Rap went on that, you know what I'm saying? That's just what's going on.
When Brazy got locked up in May 2021, Finesse 2 Times would post on his YouTube a video of Brazy rapping along to his song Tax Time, together with a description, Free Honeycomb Brazy, Free Finesse 2 Times. Then, when Finesse 2 Times would be released in July 2022, Rap-A-Lot, aka Mob Ties, who had already been in talks with him while he'd been locked up, would go all out for him, organising a private jet to come and pick Finesse up after his release. With this whole ordeal.
Y'all, look, how do y'all feel about this series already? Let me know what y'all really think about this series down below. Let me know what y'all really think for real. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think for real.
Soon after being publicised widely as part of a rollout for Finesse 2 Times' first release since being out, the music video for his song Get Even, where Finesse 2 Times can be seen hanging out in the studio with the son of J Prince, J Prince Jr., who was the one seemingly behind the signing of Finesse. Only a few weeks after that, Finesse 2 Times would then drop his smash hit song Back End, with a music video that now stands over 100 million views. And in the video, Finesse 2 Times can be seen flaunting his new label, with his whole team rocking Mob Ties merch, while he's seen wearing a new Mob Ties chain, together with other new jewelry, and accompanied once again by J Prince Jr. as Finesse 2 Times raps about how now he only messes with Mob Ties and nobody else. Soon after being home, Finesse 2 Times would also hop on Instagram Live with Brazy, who at the time was still being held in the Limestone Correctional Facility, with the two bigging each other up, while 2 Times would go on to comment on fan criticism on why he hadn't been shouting out Brazy since he was released.
Is so gone. Bro, I love you, bro. I hate you, bit. Bro, you know this ain't gonna change, bro. Just cause we on live and just cause we in front of people, bro. Like this the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I remember the other day, bro, you hit me and you was saying shit about how people feel about me not shouting you. They don't understand that, like, we got a relationship outside of social media. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. They don't understand that you, Elliot, well, when I was down, you hear me? Yeah. You know, I ain't got a chance to really just care for you like I want to be because, like, and I want to tell you this in front of everybody, you hear me? Like, to come from 23 and 1.
But y'all, like, are they still homies? Can y'all let me know, like, are they still good right now? Are they still homies? Can y'all let me know down below in the comments?
Lockdown,
let me know,
bro.
Let me know.
This lifestyle, bro, taking me fast, bro. You hear me? I tell you in front of everybody, because I love you, bro. Taking me fast, you're like, but I don't be not want to do it, it be just that. But it's so much going on so fast, and I'm trying to study it because, bro, you can get tricked at the position out here, bro. Yeah. And you gotta watch this with a close eye, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you come home, I'm really gonna down and really help you understand like how you gotta dissect, bro. Like, and you gotta digest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just do this. You gotta do this and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't do this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do this and watch. And by me being kind of held back, them 5 years kind of held me back. Like, I got some catching up to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I be having to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really figure out what's going on, and not just in the streets and not just in the game for the rap industry, but around me too. It's brand new to me, so don't charge it to my heart, bro. I love you, bro. You hear me? You can get whatever from me, cause when I was down, anytime you asked me for something, you were there for me, bro. You hear me?
Yeah. So you know how I go, busy, real Lord, or you know it from the heart. You know what's up.
I already know.
So these two had all of this.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me about a second. I'll be right back. Oh, y'all, we back.
This history and seemed to be on good terms, but then one day, suddenly, everything would change, and Honeycomb Brazy would seemingly have a change of heart, taking to Instagram to air his grievances, seemingly implying that he wasn't getting back the same love that he'd been giving out to 2 times when he was locked up, and saying that he was one of the main reasons that Finesse had signed to Mob Ties in the first place. Yet Brazy was still showing love to J Prince Sr., saying,
see people be cool and then they start beefing. Why are you guys beefing? Like, come on now, man.
That he had kept it solid with him always, and was the reason that Brazy was still with the label. However, he would ultimately go on to drop a lot of shade on Rap-A-Lot Records, warning up-and-coming rappers from signing bad deals with labels. A few months later, someone from Brazy's inner circle would seemingly take to Instagram, further criticizing Rap-A-Lot for not supporting Brazy as they should have, even though Brazy had been nothing but loyal to them. The beef would then further escalate when Finesse 2 Times would not only become part of Rap-A-Lot, aka Mob Ties, but would also join with Moneybagg Yo and his Bread Gang label, despite the fact that they were former ops, with Finesse 2 Times even publicly taking responsibility for their past beef and squashing it.
No matter what we went through, and I sat back and analyzed everything that we had man-to-man conversations about, came true, and I was like, damn, I was wrong. But time had to show me that.
That's solid.
Time had to show me that we were wrong because I didn't understand. He had certain people around him like Zach Randolph, and he had to show him. So he was trying to show me. He was trying to put me on point,
That's
bro.
real, but don't do that.
Bro, listen, he was trying to put me on point about the around me, about the game, about everything. And,
it's hard, boy.
But the whole time I'm looking at it like jailhouse.
Call that.
All that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push on.
Yeah, you thinking like you on some sauce. But boy, you on the money.
Time, he on point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, after that, Honeycomb Brazy.
That's good, man. How come some of these rappers can't think about, oh, they've been wrong? How come they can't do this? You know what I'm saying? They their pride and ego be in the way, like, you know what I'm saying?
Would then take to Instagram, where he would comment on the deal, saying how he bets that NBA Youngboy and Fredo Bang would never do a song together, with the implication seemingly being that Finesse 2 Times and Moneybagg Yo weren't keeping it real and had squashed their beef and become friends purely for money and clout. While in contrast, Brazy's beefs were real life or death situations. Brazy would also post a bunch of screenshots from conversations between the two in 2021 when Brazy was still out, but 2 Times was still locked up, apparently proving that Brazy had kept things real when the roles were reversed. He would even show how his mother had been wearing a free Finesse 2 Times shirt, and then in July 2023, a few months before Brazy would be released from prison, Finesse 2 Times' career would take a major hit as allegations would surface of him allegedly snitching on his co-defendant back in the day, with YouTube snitch identifier 1090 Jake amplifying the claims of the alleged co-defendant in that case on Instagram, ironically writing on his story how his DMs were looking brazy whilst posting the pictures that somebody close to the co-defendant had sent him of the paperwork. Finesse 2 Times, on the other hand, would reply denying any claims of snitching, and he would also further explain how he believed the paperwork was fake because he'd been a juvenile at the time the alleged crime had taken place, and thus nobody could possibly have access to any paperwork about him from that period of time. At the time, 1090 Jake indeed did have no access to the actual paperwork. He had just been sent it, but he would still state during a DJ Vlad interview that he believed that paperwork to indeed be real, and that he had personally put in a request to get the original reports from the Memphis law enforcement.
I requested the paperwork. They told me it would take 6 months to get. I had to actually get somebody in Tennessee to do it because in Tennessee, you have to be a state resident to request any paperwork. But yeah, that's not fake.
But while it would take Jake all the way until March 2024 to finally get the paperwork and put out a video confirming it, once again letting the world know that Finesse 2 Times had indeed told on his co-defendants and had even been charged as an adult in the case. By this point, the damage to Finesse 2 Times' reputation had already been done a long time before that, with other paperwork specialists like Wack 100 also coming out to call Finesse 2 Times a snitch publicly, whilst having conversations with his co-defendants on Clubhouse. Now, rap fans and other rap culture personalities like DJ Academics would also clown on Finesse 2 Times, relentlessly calling him the hilarious nickname Confess 2 Times. Therefore, once Honeycomb Brazy was released in November 2023, he would have one more reason to diss Finesse 2 Times and Rap-A-Lot, aka Mob Ties, who had signed him to a deal. On his first Instagram Live after being freed, Honeycomb Brazy would attack Rap-A-Lot Records by sarcastically asking where his private jet was to pick him up from jail, referring to that red carpet treatment that Finesse 2 Times had received from Rap-A-Lot after he got out. Brazy would also call 2 Times a rat.
I see Alabama. I don't see nothing else right now. What in the f going on? Y'all done land a plane for this big rat. Built that sis ass on your ass. More your ass like booty house, boy. You know that dog up back. So you converting over Muslim, boy. Ain't nothing finna stop what's going on. Like you converting over Muslim when I come home. Everybody trying to get cool Rollo. They think Rollo finna stay in the industry. This what going on, man. Listen, boy, God on stage. I ain't lying. So they going Muslims and now these guys. That's what these pirates do. It's just like that in prison. Like I just left prison. On my grandma, you leave prison, go to prison, they be pies. Scary as what they do, go Muslim.
But it was that incident with the private jet that had clearly left Honeycomb Brazy feeling some type of way, and he was—
I mean, a lot of people do go Muslim in jail when they get out. A lot of them do go Muslim or convert. A lot of them do convert to Muslim, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them do convert to Muslim. You know what I'm saying? That is true.
would soon clown Finesse 2 times once again during another Instagram Live, claiming that his jet had never even left the ground and saying that it was all a publicity stunt, whilst also hilariously describing his own first ever flight experience. With this explanation, perhaps telling more about Brazy's inexperience with flying, rather than whether 2 times had indeed pulled off a publicity stunt.
Do y'all know that Finesse got out? Listen, when he got out of jail, he was on a jet, right? Do y'all know the jet never left the ground? It was never in the air. You hear me? Never left the ground. It was all a skit. It was all a skit the whole time. Boy, I swear to God. This guy hopped in the jet and really shot a video and then walked down this like he really did been in the air. Like he's signing papers and boy, you ain't never fly in your life. One thing I'll tell you about, let me tell you about it. Ain't no in the world hopping on that plane for the first time and they just like normal with it. No seatbelt on. Ain't got nothing signing. Man, I swear to God, my first time I hopped on the plane, go that did. Boy, with that seatbelt there, I don't know what the going on. I'm buckling down to my, I'm trying to look for extra scraps. You hear me? This my first time on a plane, man. I'm buckling up. I'm scared as, I'm ears popping this like he in the air signing the papers. They got no headphones in the ear. You know, you on that plane, you gotta put headphones in your ear to stop the little noise. All this shit. You hear me? That ain't did none of that. Fresh out of jail, acting like he in and out, signing paper, jumped down his, man, boy, so goddamn, oh my God.
Soon after getting out, Honeycomb Brazy would release his first new song titled Respect, along with a fresh music video, with both the song and video being clear disses aimed towards Finesse 2 times. The music video itself was influenced by popular horror movies like Halloween, with Honeycomb Brazy wearing the mask of the movie's main character, Michael Myers, whilst his crew were wearing jigsaw masks from the Saw movie series and the masks of Jason from the Friday the 13th movies. Brazy would begin the song by calling Finesse 2 times a piece of pork, basically saying that he's a cop due to the alleged snitching, whilst also asking him, why are you trying to get in my skin, which is essentially a reference to the fact that Finesse 2 times kind of took Honeycomb Brazy's place in Rap-A-Lot Records while he was locked up. He would continue rapping how somebody is trying to finesse him and how he's from Alabama, so he gives no Fs about the Klan, with this line being a slick double entendre that refers to both the actual Ku Klux Klan that has a long and dark history in Alabama, whilst also making a reference to Finesse 2 times in his crew, which is called Da Klan, a bizarre choice of name for your crew, with Finesse 2 times even having an enormous chain of the crew's logo that actually portrays 3 Ku Klux Klan members being hanged. Now, the song and the music video then ends with a scene where Brazy and his partners are seemingly killing somebody or burying a body, while Brazy repeats the line, I see dead people, they like he ain't got no common sense, Finesse he would have died if I ain't link him with Jay Prince. Now, this line refers to specific events that Brazy claims happened while the two were still cool, with Finesse 2 times allegedly calling Brazy scared from prison that a big-time gangster in Memphis was going to kill him, after which Brazy would allegedly link 2 times up with Jay Prince, who would put in a call and make that threat against 2 times go away. Therefore, after repeating the line and describing these events, Brazy would even go on a monologue imitating Finesse 2 times, calling him about that matter. Brazy would then hop on Instagram Live once again to talk more about his relationship with Finesse 2 times, going on a long rant where he explained more about how 2 times is scared to go back to prison and how the last time Brazy had to come and save him whilst having actual killers after him.
Hey, y'all ain't ready to give up that lifestyle. Oh my grandma, these niggas ready to give up that lifestyle. You think these, man, listen, you think these ready to go do some more time, boy? That man's out of there, man. Like some real shit and not going back to jail. Boy.
What do y'all think? Like, let me know what do y'all really think for it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think.
I had a hard the first little bit. I had to come save him it. Walk. You hear me? I ain't got time all no broke ass for real. We got rock money, we got trap money over here. We ain't studying that. You was real scared. See what I'm saying? You were real scared, real pot, real activities. And I put the real that shit, but I'm so screwed. They're real. You locked up already. They got you scared in the cell. You ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I got real water. I got real smoke in the street. I'm out here trying to make sure you straight.
He would also say that he's the person that put Finesse 2 times on, implying that it was him that put Finesse in contact with the J. Prince family, as well as explaining how he had still been sending money to 2 times his books, even after his grandparents were killed, which is why Brazy got mad after 2 times would seemingly imply during their jail call that he was just testing Brazy to see if he was solid.
I pitch you on. Boy, you know what's going on. You wasn't talking about nothing. You hear me? You wasn't talking about nothing, Finesse. You was ass. You was out of there. You was dead. You was finna get, yeah. I'm sending you money after my grandma don't get killed. So you know I'm with you. You see what I'm saying? So y'all telling me I'm mad and I'm tripping. I ain't tripping. So I'm silent. I ain't tripping. You heard me? I ain't tripping at all, man. My grandma and them dead, gone. That boy hit me up. I'm still. Y'all, here you go. It real love. You feel me? I ain't even tripping. I'm going through real shit. So by me, yeah, you supposed to know it real love. And you get out and say some shit like I'm testing you. Boy, test your shit. Don't test no real like me. You know what I'm saying? You don't test no who holds you down. You testing me. Wait. But y'all so funny.
Brazy would also make fun of 2 times for getting liposuction surgery, something that Finesse's ex-girlfriend would reveal about him after a breakup, with both the girlfriend and Brazy clowning 2 times with the common trope in rap culture, claiming that any weight loss surgery for a man is essentially a male BBL, with Finesse 2 times responding to these allegations by humorously stating that when he pops back out, they're going to be calling him Finesse 2 Fine. And finally, Brazy would imply that his crew, RN4L, had ran into J. Prince Jr.'s Mob Ties crew in a nightclub and that guns had been drawn, as well as saying that as long as Finesse 2 times is with the label, Brazy won't associate with Mob Ties.
I swear to God, my up on everybody. On my grandma grave, my little we went to test, we upped on everybody, man. What did you talking about? This on my grandma, we in the club with the yeah. We upped on everybody. Everybody, the Mob Ties, rapper like it really got real with me up there. Playing, we upped on the whole club. This on my grandma, I ain't just talking RN4L business. You see what I'm saying? I'm really like that. You don't even know what's going on. I don't give a f about nothing in real life, man. You f with the wrong, all them they got you wrong like you side and want me to, yeah. I ain't f with that shit. On my grandma ain't f with that shit. I never go back up there alone, you wrong.
Now, Brazy clearly wanted all of the smoke around this time, and he would continuously hop online to air his grievances with Finesse 2 times and the label Rap-A-Lot, more particularly J. Prince Jr. and his Mob Ties venture. Now, this would get Finesse 2 times his brother No Love to hop on Instagram to say that he was going to expose Honeycomb Brazy.
Turn my shit up, man. I'm finna expose this.
He would then explain how Brazy had indeed been putting money on Finesse 2 times his books while he was locked up, but he would call the amounts given petty, although they would seemingly count up to thousands of dollars, which he would think would go a long way in prison. He would then go on to claim that Finesse 2 times was going to return the favor once he was out, while Brazy was still locked up, but Brazy himself had apparently been too impatient, something that Finesse 2 times would take as an insult.
So boom, so I guess he's supposed to send bro like 1,200, 15, some little pet ass. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Bro was finna send him some little bread and when he was locked up, but made it seem like bro owe him like he come like, man, well bro, you taking too long, bro. Like bro about to send him something, bro, you taking too long, woo, like bro or something. So bro said, so past that.
Strangely, he would then seemingly imply that Brazy was a because he had sat on the back seat when he had been picked up from prison.
Man, homie, you come home, jump in the back seat, in the seat. You jump in the back seat, in the middle. You ain't getting the front, none of that shit. These folks don't get no about you. You talking about your mama went out there, your changed on you. Listen, man, I'm finna break this down, man.
He would also explain how he had in fact been messing with a girl from Alabama who lived on the same street as Honeycomb Brazy's mother, saying how he had personally seen the bullet holes on Brazy's mother's house that had resulted from the attacks of DD Southall shooters, and then going on to claim that Brazy had ran away to Birmingham whilst leaving his grandparents to die in Mobile.
How you gonna come out of jail trying to get on some gangster shit, knowing you are like, come on, bro. I'm gonna tell you how my experience from the like, I used to this little in Alabama, like her folks stayed like 2-3 houses down from his mama house. You see what I'm saying? I'm outside his mama house on the curb looking at the house. I
mean, do y'all believe it? Sometimes niggas be lying. Could be real, could be not, but niggas be lying. So I don't know what's real now. We don't really know.
Bullet holes in this shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, fool, them folks really sliding on you out there, fool. Yo, ass went to Birmingham because you didn't want to go to Mobile. Cause them folks gonna stank your ass. Real talk, fool. Your grandma, your granddaddy dead, fool, when you out here playing, fool.
He would then say that he was going to smack Brazy before absurdly saying how he knew from the start that Brazy wasn't straight, before straight up admitting that Finesse 2 Times had in fact finessed Brazy out of his money.
Man, whoop your ass, bro. Gonna spank your ass, bro. You playing, then you playing games, you throwing threats out. You know what I'm saying? All that over some little money. I knew you weren't straight. You hear me? Man, you sent your little 1,200, your little 1,500, you got finesse, man. You know what I'm saying? You just like one of these ratchet, man, fucking foot dragging, black feet ass out here. You reached out to a real man in jail on some group ass and talk your ass. Yeah. Now get it in blood. You talking about, yeah, talk your ass. Yeah, you got finesse.
Brazy wouldn't take long to respond, as he was hopping on lives constantly at this point, even going on live straight from the toilet, whilst commenting on how No Love's Mob Ties chains was in fact Brazy's old chain.
Oh, really? No, you really man, how you got one mob tie chain on your neck that ain't even yours? That my old chain, fool. You know that? Do you know that my old mob tie chain? Show me the back of it. You ain't got a balk. You ain't got a balk.
He would also say that if anyone ever tried to smack him, they're going to meet their end with their hands still in the air.
Ever, man, look, you ever raise your, you gonna die like this. I swear you gonna die trying to smack me. I promise gonna be like dead. Soon you die like this. Then how you gonna die?
Instead, Brazy would claim that his friend had in fact smacked J Prince Jr. so hard it ended up anime style at the other end of the room, and that J Prince Jr. had apparently not retaliated in any way after the smack.
On blood, this on my grade. I wish I went. I get on my knees right now. Bruh, this on my grandma grave. This on my dead little brother. This on like my grandma, my granddaddy. So I put it on J Prince. I put it on Senior. My little from Mississippi smacked the fuck out of Junior. Oh my grandma. Listen, you got that chain on, somebody smacking me. When I would let Shank in. I add little Shank on this. Junior came with that drunk like he all that. Whoa! Oh my grandma. Well, we don't even play like that. Don't never do that. Get what Junior said? Flew to the door. That flew to the other side of the door on my grandma's grave. Flew. I like that little right there. Yeah, I like that. I know you do like him. Oh, my grandma, I know you do like him. Cause we really like that. What the f you niggas think?
Brazy would also say that he lost.
So what's the reason why him and Mob Ties are not like, because they weren't really giving like the love and respect he deserved? Or is it some other stuff, you know what I'm saying?
All respect for J Prince Jr. after letting people in his camp talk bad about his grandparents.
Yeah, J Prince Jr. like he lost all his respect for me. I ain't got no more respect for him. I got no more respect for him, bro. Like real shit. You let these boys talk my grandma and granddad on live home, then with a Mob Tie chain on, like they standing on business, like for real home. Like that what we on, Junior?
He would also respond to the claim that Finesse 2 Times had finessed him by saying that he kept logs of all of their conversations that showed 2 Times had actually begged him for money, as well as pointing out he was already a very successful artist at the time, so he would have had no need to try and get clout off Finesse 2 Times, who had been locked up for several years at this point, and pointing out the fact that Finesse 2 Times and No Love had in fact been on very bad terms at the time, with the brother even dissing 2 Times when he first got home.
And you talking about finesse me out some money, boy, I was a real with your brother. That boy, I got messages, the boy begging the got me. See what I'm saying? You know, I keep everything. I don't know why y'all go down with Brazy. Like, I don't keep all the dirt. You know I keep all the dirt. I got your brother saying all type of shit before them. You don't need nothing. You just need me. We locked in. I don't got to lock in with your brother. I was already blowing up. Your brother locked up. He had about 2 years left. How the f I'm using him for clout? He got 2 years left to do. And then on the street blowing up, got a video of J Prince going viral. And I don't need this. I'm turning down bad features and everything. So how the f I needed your brother? How? How the hell did I need your? Now your brother misled us. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. They want to kill me. You can't f them. They shot little Marcus. I don't know none of these, man. You hear me? I don't know none of them naming, bro. Like, what I'm capping for? Boy, I kept it real with home. You told y'all finesse me by me sending your some money when y'all wasn't even sending him no money. Your brother was telling me he cut you off. You but forgot you were dissing your brother when he first got out. This your brother. This y'all got the same mama, but you fake, you flawed. This ain't real. He got everybody else running with him but you. That man said, he told me I don't know. He can die. I kill my brother.
This on my grandma.
Indeed, it seemed that Finesse 2 Times and his brother's relationship had plenty of problems of their own, because some weeks later, 2 Times partners would allegedly beat his own brother up at their Airbnb, with the brother hopping back on live to comment on the matter with a large knot on his head where he's seemingly been hit.
So we out here in Miami, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get straight to it, you know what I'm saying? Me and bruh had some words, some disagreements. I'll let that be known later. And I'm gonna upload the footage of what just happened. As you can see, I got a knot on my head, you hear me? Y'all share these junk, bro. My own brother, bro, you hear me? And the reason behind this, I ain't gonna even say it on live right here. I'ma just let y'all know what happened, cuz. Come on, cuz. Man, that man let his own jump me, cuz. What let his own jump him, bro? Come on, man, that ain't straight, fool. Ain't no more F and G with me. Don't say nothing to me about no Finesse 2 Times. No, none of that shit, bro. I'm standing on it this time, bro.
Meanwhile, Brazy had also been continuing to diss J Prince Jr., shouting out all of the poppin' Alabama rappers on his story, including No Cap and Rilo, that he had previously had problems with, saying that they don't need no record labels. Seemingly staying true to his earlier conviction of not getting into beefs with other Alabama rappers, whilst also telling J Prince Jr. to pull up and that he was going to smack his whole head off. Now, it seems that things were increasingly escalating towards a real confrontation that could get somebody hurt. Moreover, Honeycomb Brazy's beefs between his label
whole time, Honeycomb Brazy keep making music with No Cap and Rilo, but you know what I'm
will
saying?
get him into altercations with other people close to him, like one of his main cameramen, Cash Jundi, who was behind many of his latest music videos, with the two gathering millions and millions of views together, as at the time, Brazy was truly on the run of a lifetime when it came to his music career during this period. However, Brazy was getting frustrated, as according to him, the label was only sending him beats and cameramen, but no money that everyone else was seemingly making off his music. And this frustration would then seemingly boil into a real-life altercation, where Brazy would punch one of the people in the production team while taking off with Jundi's camera.
I'm sweet. Listen, I just had to knock him out on deck. On my grandma grades, just dropped him. Like, I don't even play like that. And then Henry had to come out the room behind me. I'm out of there, I'm gone. Listen, I got some pressure built up. Man, I swear to God, I got some pressure built up, boy. Man, I'm going through it for real, y'all. I'm just street. I'm just really like, I know how to get some money out the street, so I don't really be. But man, these folk playing, man. These folk got up. I'm on some for real. I ain't even feeling like, really, I got.
He's sitting there punching the cameraman and this and that. You guys are saying rap like wasn't helping them, giving them money to do music videos and all that. I understand what he's saying, but come on, man.
The video I just shot yesterday, I want to drop that whole day, but I only want to drop it because I feel like these just eating. They just eating off and they paying me with my own goddamn money. Man, like, ain't nobody standing on business, bro. Now, I ain't not Cash Judah. I was finna drop his ass too, though. But I had not the other dude out. I got your camera right here, my boy. I got your camera with me still. I'm gonna give your camera back, though, my boy. I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm just mad, bro. I swear to God, I'm mad, bro. These folk playing with a then they sending you, they bringing all these cameramans all the time, and it like y'all just want me to, they sending me beats. This all they doing, sending me instrumentals and sending me cameramans. Instrumental, cameraman, where that bag at, man?
But then, something would happen right when Brazy was seemingly spiraling out of control, as Brazy would announce that he had had a very long FaceTime call with J Prince Sr. It had always been clear that while Honeycomb Brazy had many grievances with Rap-A-Lot and Mob Ties, he always had an enormous amount of respect for J Prince Sr., even in the midst of this latest feud, as he had even said on his recent lives.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all if I love J Prince. Like, the power, that power, man. I love power. The power real, like, I'm pop normal. Y'all ask Pop. Pop talk to me. We always talk. Pop no brains. He got his own mind.
Therefore, it's no surprise that J Prince Sr. had major pull with Honeycomb Brazy, and after this conversation, Brazy would then seemingly do a complete 180, taking full responsibility and apologizing for his beef with J Prince Jr., even saying that they needed to meet face to face and settle their differences for good. Unfortunately, Brazy's other beefs, like the one with Finesse 2 Times his brother, was still very much active, and despite getting into a beef with his own brother, No Love still had his eyes on Brazy, who had been clowning him relentlessly after the altercation.
They got footage. Man, how you get the footage? So you get your ass beat up and you record at the same time? Boy, you're different. Boy, you the real police. You is the real deal.
No Love was also likely seeing all the recent media attention around their beef being a way for him to launch his own rap career, and so he would drop his own diss song towards Honeycomb Brazy titled I Want Blood. The video begins with large text on screen reading Mobile, Alabama, 5:55 p.m. It then cuts to a man being carried to a potential grave in a forest, the clear implication being that the man being carried is Honeycomb Brazy. And the theme of the music video is likely a reference to Brazy's music video for his 2 Times diss song titled Respect, which also features Brazy and his crew seemingly killing killing a man in a forest. And later in the video, No Love can be seen eating a honeycomb brand cereal, a clear reference to Brazy, who himself has posted pictures of these cereals numerous times, with the front.
Wow, bro, this is. We're really thinking about it. This is really crazy, yo. This is really like crazy for real. If I really think about it, it's insane. It's crazy.
Album cover for his Honeycomb Hideout project, even portraying a cereal box. Now, the reception for the song would be generally pretty good, with many people being surprised at just how good Finesse 2Times' brother was at rapping, but Brazy wasn't impressed, once again clowning No Love during his many Instagram lives.
Boy, they have no milk. I'm blow for real, though. That you keep on handling yourself on the internet. Then you ate the cereal for real. Then you really eating the cereal. Eating prop cereal. Woo, better eat prop cereal and everything. This different. Boy, you different though, Lord. Boy, you different. Like, I swear to God, I throw you something, bro. Like, on some real. You ain't gotta be living like that, bro.
And in retaliation to this, No Love would pull a very bold move, considering Brazy's reputation. Honeycomb Brazy's mother had been living in Houston at the time, but this was not supposed to be public knowledge. Yet somehow, No Love would run into Brazy's mother, capturing their encounter on video. No Love would claim that his intention was to meet Brazy's mother and squash the beef between their camps, showing that all is love. And he would therefore approach Brazy's mother with open arms, with the two being seen exchanging a hug.
How you doing, ma, dude? What's up with it? Come on, you know what's going on, ma, dude? Let me give you a hug. Hold on. Hold on with these folks, man. What's wrong with them, man? Come on, man. Stop playing, man. It's all good. You hear me? It's all good. You hear me? That's all I want to say. You hear me? It's all good, ma, dude. You hear me? Yeah, it's all good.
However, in reality, this was obviously a way of No Love to show Honeycomb Brazy that he knew where his mother was and that she was in a vulnerable position, which would become obvious in the way that he would then describe their meeting on.
Bro, come on, like, are you serious? The mom don't know what's going on and you doing this?
Social media, even clowning Brazy for having his mother driving a box Chevy and staying in a hotel, while then ironically stating how their problems had been cleared. Many fans would share the sentiment that No Love was playing a very dangerous game at this point, especially given what had happened to Honeycomb Brazy's grandparents, with any threat towards his family likely causing Brazy to go crazy. Brazy's mother would then go on live herself, explaining the altercation and saying that No Love didn't do anything extra and had only been friendly during that interaction.
But I go to the store, the first person, I'm gonna be on, I know I'm gonna be on camera, on live, all that shit. I go straight to the store. I promise. I'ma just be straight up because I'm a female. If this dude wanted to do anything to me, hurt me, he could have hurt me, killed me, anything. He didn't do nothing but hug me and show me love.
But Honeycomb Brazy, on the other hand, was not fooled, and he would comment on the situation on his Instagram story, saying that what No Love did was unforgivable given what had happened to his grandparents. However, No Love would seemingly soon have a change of heart, perhaps realizing that this behavior wasn't winning him any fans, as he would then go on live again to explain the beef from his end, claiming that someone close to him had made a disrespectful post taunting Brazy's grandparents from his Instagram account, as well as sharing how close his own relationship was with his grandparents, therefore suggesting that he would never do anything to disrespect Brazy's grandparents.
I didn't win that ass, fool, but I can't sleep, fool, knowing that what was said on that story about your grandma and them, bro, that man typed on my phone, bro. You hear me? That's on my dead grandma, bro. Rest her soul, bro. When he posted it, I ain't feel it, bro. You hear me? I could have deleted it, fool, but I'm telling y'all now, fool, because I feel like I've been played on, fool. I feel like use me, fool. Like, don't even with me. I don't care if I got no security out here or if it flush me out here like these facts, bro.
But while all this beef was going on, Brazy continued racking up millions of streams, and there was even rumors that he had signed a deal with Birdman and Cash Money Records, as the two were seen spending time together. And they would even do a song together called Dis Dat. Unfortunately though, just about a month after being freed and releasing back-to-back singles, all garnering millions of views, things would once again come crashing down on Honeycomb Brazy, as another serious case would land, only this time things would get federal.
Look at this. The fall of Honeycomb. Okay, y'all, this is pretty much the last part. Sit back, relax. The last part of the series. Let's go.
During December 2023, Honeycomb Brazy was seemingly staying close to his home turf, with his December 1st music video for the song 6 O'Clock showing Brazy and his partners hanging out in his childhood community of Happy Hill, followed by his December the 8th music video with Birdman for the song Dis Dat, showing the two hanging out in the Sideways Sports Bar and Grill in West Mobile, and then his December the 14th music video together with another Mobile rapper BCUG, which showed them in a Mobile-based recording studio located next to Brazy's Happy Hill neighborhood. Unfortunately, this would be the last music video to be released released, with Brazy as a free man, because only 4 days later, on December the 18th, while Brazy's car was driving north of Mobile on Interstate 65 whilst passing the General W.K. Wilson Jr. Bridge, better known as the Dolly Parton Bridge, the car would be stopped by Mobile County Sheriff Office Special Operations Unit and FBI officers belonging to a so-called Safe Streets Task Force, which is a joint operation between state and federal officials that specializes in investigating violent crimes and arresting violent offenders. And in court documents, one participating FBI officer detailed the reasons for the vehicle being stopped. There was a particular focus on Brazy's vehicle that he was traveling in at the time, which would turn out to be a bulletproof white Cadillac Escalade SUV, which the feds claimed was traveling too close to the vehicle in front of it, as well as suggesting that it was traveling in the left lane for a period of longer than 1.5 miles without passing another vehicle. And the cops would also claim that the car had too dark tinting on the rear windows and was not displaying the proper registration for the state of Texas where the car was registered. This initial criminal complaint, which is dated 3 days after the arrest, also includes long descriptions about the FBI agent's expertise when it comes to investigating drug traffickers, which is seemingly included in the report to not only establish probable cause on their arrest, but also support the decision of the officers to perform the traffic stop on Brazy's vehicle in the first place. Once the car was stopped, the officers would first talk with the driver of the vehicle, who would turn out to be a man named Mason Fuller, who was seemingly acting as a security guard for Brazy at this time, as he was wearing a body armor vest labeled with text saying enforcement. Fuller, who seemingly goes by the name Bishop and runs a professional bodyguarding business, can be seen on Brazy's manager's Instagram together with Brazy all the way back in November when he first got out of jail. And according to the FBI officer, due to Fuller wearing body armor, he was asked whether there were weapons in the car, to which Fuller would state that there were indeed at least 2 weapons. One standard-looking 9mm pistol that was found under the driver's seat, while another one, a Smith & Wesson MP15 pistol that looks more like a rifle, will be located under the third row seat, which was allegedly within the immediate reach of both Brazy and a third occupant of the car, a man named Mickal Hall from Houston, Texas. The officers would also suggest that there was a strong smell of marijuana emanating from the car, and inside they would find a half-smoked blunt, along with a liquid medicine bottle, also within the immediate reach of Brazy, with the prescription partly ripped off. And one of the FBI officers actually claimed that he was able to make out the words promethazine, which he claimed he knew is often mixed with codeine. Then later in the same document, that same bottle is described as actually containing both promethazine and codeine. Now the officers would discover that all 3 occupants of the vehicle were individuals who had been prohibited from possessing firearms due to their previous convictions. The driver Fuller, who was wearing the body armor, apparently had a temporary protective order against him that he had received a few months before the traffic stop in Georgia due to a domestic violence case he had outstanding. And Brazy and the third man Hall were indeed convicted felons who weren't supposed to possess firearms. And so all 3 of the individuals were arrested at the scene, eventually being indicted on federal gun charges. And as soon as Honeycomb Brazy was arrested, it didn't take long for his top op, Finesse 2 Times, to jump on social media and share his opinions, posting a picture of himself on Instagram laying on the ground like a dead body, surrounded by money like it was crime scene chalk, along with a caption boasting how he doesn't even need a gun to kill his enemies, together with a hashtag saying the art of war. Now, it appears to be a bit of a strange insinuation, and it kind of makes it look like Finesse 2 Times had something to do with the arrest. Perhaps Finesse 2 Times actually confessed 3 times. But he would also taunt Honeycomb Brazy, saying F your favorite rapper, as well as highlighting his rap-a-lot or mob ties connections, dissing his haters from Mobile, as well as saying that he was going back to being the old Finesse, but he didn't specify if that meant he would go back to snitching on his co-defendants too. After all, he did mention that he was driving around with cheese, as well as screaming into the camera how it was up with anyone now.
Your favorite rapper. How about that? Hey, nah. All decide though, all decide, hey, bro got a bun, man. What's bro bun, bro? Hey, if he ain't got no bun, bro, hey, I'ma send my lawyer your way, bro. I want you to touch back down, bro, so we can have some fun. Hey, look, don't stop.
They used to be cool to each other, now they beefing because of what? This shit can be easily squashed, but niggas' pride and ego be in the way, trying to act like, trying to show niggas, people on the internet that they really like that.
I calling my phone that, long as I was quiet, trying to be humble about and trying to be mature about Nah, they kept trolling, nah, they kept, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm on it. That's what it is. Like, no, don't recognize real, then I'm back on some like, don't start calling my phone then. Don't call my phone on, I ain't no net, I ain't nah. Long as I was trying to be quiet, trying to be cool about it, I leave it, nah, it's over with. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah. Talking about, however you feel, that's what it is. From now on, any feel like Finesse 2 Times said this, oh, any mad about me, any owe me some money, yeah, it's up. You talking about this day, from now on, from this day forward, that's what's going on, man. And if I see you, ain't gonna be no friendly, it ain't gonna be no friendly conversation. I'ma smack blood one of you. I'm gonna start smacking the bottom of that. I'm gonna go back to the old Finesse. Yeah, I'm gonna start smacking
Mobile, Alabama. You talking about? Because I know that's all on here. Ain't nothing but haters on here. Ain't nothing but Mobile, Alabama haters on here. Stay out my shit. Sipping ass. You talking about? Yeah, man. And I'm riding around with this cheese on me. And I've got security in the front of the back of me. And I'm moving proper. Yeah, I might make my little young knock you out for $1,000. All type of shit. Yeah.
Now, it's easy to be tough with your ops when they've been locked up, isn't it? And many commenters on YouTube would point this same thing out too, suggesting that Finesse 2Times wasn't acting so tough 2 weeks ago when Brazy was out in the streets. And now that Brazy is locked up, suddenly he's got a whole bunch to say. Finesse 2Times' insinuation was that he had finessed Brazy into this situation, something that would strike a chord with Brazy himself. And on the 7th of January 2024, Brazy would make several posts from behind the wall to his Instagram page, claiming to have paperwork on his arrest that proved Finesse 2Times indeed filed a complaint against him. Brazy would also claim that this was being done to make sure that he is back inside prison, so he is out the way, and that 2Times apparently couldn't take the pressure that Brazy was applying to him in the streets, and even suggesting that he has more respect for 6ix9ine than Finesse 2Times. Brazy would also mention once again the love that he had previously shown to Finesse 2Times back when he was incarcerated, and suggesting that now 2Times had crossed him out. Brazy would then cap things off by stating that you can never trust a man with a BBL. Now, Brazy had plenty of reasons to be upset for this latest setback, because contrary to what many people seem to assume based on his prior problems with the law, this time around it appears that Brazy was at least trying to move smart. As far as he was concerned, he had hired a private security team to watch over him at all times, which can even be seen in one of the only interviews that Brazy had done after coming home during this period, where his head of security, Fuller himself, can be seen leading the group surrounding Brazy, along with several other security guards. But unfortunately, what Brazy allegedly didn't know was that Fuller and Hall, who allegedly worked as his security, had been barred from carrying guns, something someone from Brazy's team would post on his Instagram after the arrest. Moreover, as the person close to Brazy would write, after the arrest, both Fuller and Hall would plead not guilty.
That's crazy. They're saying Brazy's security was fake this whole time. That's, if you really think about that, y'all, that's actually really crazy for real. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Even though one of the guns was registered to Fuller, while the other one was registered to the mother of Hall's child. It seemed that the handling of Brazy's security had turned out to be a complete mess, but he might not have known about this. So apparently, the hiring of the security team was handled by Brazy's manager, an individual who goes by the painfully ironic nickname No Luck. And on his Instagram account, the manager showcases his security services that he offers his clients, including a picture of seemingly that same white Escalade that Brazy and the other two men were caught up in. No Luck may have even been the one responsible for linking Brazy with Birdman to collaborate and potentially sign a record deal, but No Luck would also be associated with other people in the music industry that Brazy has a much more contentious relationship with, namely the Prince family and their Rap-A-Lot/Mob Ties labels. In older posts, he can even be seen flaunting the company's chains, as well as having many pictures with the family and people associated with those labels throughout the years. Now, it's likely that Brazy, in fact, first got in contact with No Luck through Rap-A-Lot when he was still cool with the label, as their relationship seems to go all the way back to at least December 2020, right when Brazy first got out and linked up with Rap-A-Lot. However, at least until a few years ago, No Luck was also seemingly managing Brazy's biggest current op, Finesse 2Times, and Finesse is still saved in his Instagram highlights under the title Artists. Nevertheless, later on, Brazy would later retract his comments about 2Times setting him up, saying that he had now seen the full paperwork and he wasn't going to lie about anybody being a snitch, even if it's his ops. A comment to which 2Times would respond to, saying, "How could anyone believe anything Brazy says?" However, it would turn out that Finesse 2Times genuinely didn't have anything to do with the arrest, and recent news reports would reveal that Brazy was actually being actively monitored by law enforcement during this time, and it would turn out that the feds were keeping a close eye on his social media accounts and traveling plans, and were in fact likely waiting for him at the location where his car was eventually stopped. A revelation which would come from the cross-examination from an FBI officer who participated in the traffic stop, who would seemingly admit that they knew Brazy was heading from Montgomery to Alabama, which makes the claim that they simply saw a violation and made a random traffic stop seem pretty questionable. Fisher would also absurdly claim that it didn't matter that the two other men were hired as security because they were all barred from having guns, with this explanation sidestepping the important question of whether or not Brazy actually knew that the people running his security weren't allowed to have guns. Arguably, if it could be proven that Brazy genuinely was not aware that his hired security had been negligent and not told him they were barred from carrying weapons, he personally may have a defense, but that's going to be hard to prove, especially without telling. Meanwhile, with all of this going on, Honeycomb Brazy's mother would share her heartbreak on social media, pointing out the incredible fact that Brazy hadn't even been out for a month before this whole ordeal went down and he got hauled back to jail. Ultimately, today, Honeycomb Brazy is still sat in jail, awaiting a resolution on these charges. It's an unfortunate story that seems to happen too often nowadays in the modern gangster rap world. Rappers who are so street, they really need to protect themselves, but those efforts to protect themselves often end up attracting the attention of law enforcement that winds them back in trouble in the first place. Over the course of this story, it seems that Honeycomb Brazy has been one of the most unlucky rappers to have ever lived. His life has been marred by violence, heartbreak, and loss on a scale that I've never witnessed in a rap story ever before. I've seen countless rappers lose friends and loved ones to the streets, but never their grandparents. And perhaps it says something about how crazy and stubborn Brazy was in the streets to attract such viciousness from his rivals, or perhaps it says more about just how dark and treacherous the streets of Mobile, Alabama can really be. Arguably, the shadow of racism, inequality, and systemic underinvestment in the city's black community led to those people within these communities suffering disproportionately. Perhaps had Honeycomb Brazy not grown up in Happy Hill, his life might have worked out completely differently, but at the same time, that pressure ultimately makes diamonds. And in spite of going through some of the most painful losses you could possibly imagine, Brazy has still managed to come out the other side, not just living, but thriving as one of the state's most buzzing rap prospects. And if ultimately he's allowed to enjoy his freedom just one more time, I'm certain that Brazy will have an opportunity to go down as one of the greatest artists in the gangster rap genre. I truly hope that he gets that opportunity at freedom, and if he ever does touch the streets again, I pray that this time he can stay safe and put his wholehearted focus on the one thing that will save him from the treacherous streets of Mobile, his talent for music and telling his story, because it's got to be by far one of the craziest stories the rap game has ever heard. I enjoyed learning about him, and I'll be rooting for him when he gets.
Yeah, that's it for the documentary. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. It's been about Mickal Naps. I'm out.